Morning everyone, and welcome to another vlog. Now this has not been planned at all. My plan today was to head up to the lakes and meet my old friend and vlogger and fellow landscape photographer Chris Sales, but the British weather got the better of us. The conditions weren't looking good. I had to drive up all the way to there, which takes about 2.5 hours, through the Yorkshire Dales as well, a bit treacherous. So I've actually postponed that to a later date. Bit gutted, bit disappointed, because it'd been good to meet up with Chris again. But forever positive, I've headed out to one of my local woods, and it's good timing. It's full of atmosphere, mist, low-lying cloud. I'm hoping for a good day of photography. It's a different woods actually to where I was in late autumn in 2017. I'll give you a link to that, because this is just full of pine trees, and the beauty about pine trees is the verticals, really nice and photogenic. So I'm going to have a good play around with those, so come and join me. So what I'm doing here, 70-200 lens is on. I'm focusing on one type of composition, and that is to zoom in on some shots, focusing on the verticals as a background. But if there's any obscure shape, then place that into the third, i.e. if there's a bend in the tree or different tone, different colour in the bark, put that onto the third of the composition. I'm playing around. I've got it on f4 as well, so I'm going for quite a shallow depth of field. Sometimes I'm focusing on the prominent feature in the frame, sometimes I'm focusing on the background just to create some added atmosphere. So I'm just going to work in this area for the time being, just with a telephoto before I head deeper into the woods. I've brought all my lenses today, 16 to 35, 50mm, so I may or may not use those. Just for the time being, however, telephoto. As I say, work one single composition and then move on. It's also important to remember just to take your time and walk around, just to create some gaps and spaces between the verticals in the background. It unclutters the image and it just looks a more pleasing shot, really. So look what I've just stumbled on. Silver birch. Can't beat a good silver birch, especially against a nice wintry, snowy background. What I've done, being a bit experimental, there's some dead leaves, nice brown, so I've just used that it's nice contrast against the grey and silvery bark of the silver birch. Telephoto, can't put it down, shallow depth of the field, handheld and tripod as well. But yeah, so all I've done again is just worked an area. I think I'm done with this area now, so time to move on. Into the deeper woods. I do want to get my wide angle out, maybe 50mm, so stay tuned. 16 to 35mm is finally on. And what's attracted me to this location is just the structure and alignment of the trees. You've got a mixture of silver birch with a nice bark together with the dead leaves, so some nice rustic browny colours just adding to the contrast there. I like this. Plus, it's also started to snow, so I've got a high shutter speed trying to get that in the image just to freeze the motion. So every now and then I've been stumbling across these tree trunks. There's obviously been some tree felling going on recently, and it's left some trunks with some wonderful patterns, circular patterns. Now I've said this before, but verticals and circular curved shapes blend together well. So I found this composition here. I've had to wide angle. I'm focusing on the tree trunk itself, and there's a couple of patterns in there, circular patterns. I just think it blends so well together. F4, so it's thrown in the background, out of focus. And that is me done for this morning. Another enjoyable morning. I'm getting a bit wet, to be honest. And a bit hungry, so I'm going to head off home, have some dinner. Hope you enjoyed it. Give me a like, give me a comment. Do you like the images? Do you not? If you don't, constructive criticism. But yeah, that's it. Be happy, keep smiling. Bye bye for now.